If you're over 60, what I'm about to tell you may shock you. One of the most common foods sitting in your kitchen, a food you probably believe is healthy, might actually be raising your blood sugar, slowing down your heart, and quietly draining your energy. Hello, I'm Dr. Morrison, and today I'll share a story that could change the way seniors think about their health. But before we dive in, a quick note. This video is for educational purposes only. Always consult your doctor before making changes to your diet, especially if you're managing conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease. Let me start with a story about Harold, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. Harold loved his morning routine, a cup of coffee, a newspaper, and always a ripe banana. It was quick, affordable, and felt healthy. But over the years, Harold noticed something strange. After breakfast, he'd get a sudden burst of energy, followed by a mid-morning crash. He would feel shaky, sometimes even lightheaded. He brushed it off as just getting older. But one day, Harold went for a checkup, and his doctor told him his blood sugar levels were higher than normal. He was pre-diabetic. Harold was stunned. "How can that be?" he asked. "I don't eat donuts or candy bars. I eat fruit." And that's where his journey began, the journey that revealed the surprising truth about bananas. Now here's the suspense. Bananas can be both a lifesaver and a troublemaker. So what makes the difference? The answer lies in timing, ripeness, and quantity. We'll unpack that in a moment. But first, let us step back and understand why this humble yellow fruit has been called both a superfood and a sugar trap. For centuries, bananas have been more than just food. They've been medicine. In traditional healing practices, bananas were used to soothe stomach ulcers, restore energy, and even help with constipation. In the United States, bananas became a breakfast staple in the 20th century, marketed as the perfect companion to cereal and coffee. For seniors who grew up in the 1950s and 60s, bananas were a symbol of healthy eating. But here's the twist. Back then, people walked more, ate less processed food, and had smaller portion sizes. So the natural sugar in bananas didn't hit their system the same way it might for today, is more sedentary lifestyle. Now let's talk science, because that's where the real truth comes out. A medium banana has about 105 calories, 27 grams of carbohydrates, of which 14 grams are sugar, 3 grams of fiber, 1 gram of protein, 0 grams of fat. It's also packed with potassium, about 422 mg, which supports heart health and blood pressure control. It contains vitamin C, vitamin B6, magnesium, and antioxidants. So yes, bananas are loaded with nutrients that support senior health. Potassium, for example, is a lifesaver for older adults, helping reduce the risk of stroke and keeping muscles functioning. But, and this is the big but, bananas are also high on the glycemic index when fully ripe. That means the natural sugars hit your bloodstream quickly, causing a spike and then a crash. So here's the million-dollar question. Is that sugar spike dangerous or just misunderstood? Let's go back to Harold for a moment. His doctor explained something eye-opening. When Harold ate a ripe banana, his blood sugar shot up. That triggered his body to release insulin, which then pushed his sugar levels down, often too far, leaving him tired and shaky. For younger adults with faster metabolisms, that dip isn't as dramatic. But for seniors, especially those with insulin resistance or pre-diabetes, it can be a real health hazard. So, should seniors stop eating bananas? Not so fast. Here's what I tell my patients. Bananas are not the enemy, but they must be eaten strategically. Watch the ripeness. A green or slightly yellow banana has more resistant starch and less sugar. A spotted, fully ripe banana has higher sugar content and spikes blood sugar more. Pair it with protein or healthy fats. Instead of eating a banana alone, have it with a handful of nuts, a spoonful of peanut butter or Greek yogurt. This slows down digestion and prevents that sugar crash. Timing matters. Morning or post-exercise is the best time to enjoy a banana. Your body will use the natural sugar as energy instead of storing it. Portion control. For seniors, half a banana may be better than a whole one. You still get the potassium without the sugar overload. Now, let's address the groups who need to be extra cautious. Seniors with diabetes or pre-diabetes, always check blood sugar responses. Those with kidney disease, too much potassium can be dangerous. People struggling with weight gain, bananas can add calories quickly if eaten mindlessly. But on the flip side, for seniors struggling with muscle cramps, weakness or low blood pressure, bananas can be a simple, natural fix. I've had patients on both sides of the spectrum. Take Maria, a 68-year-old grandmother from Texas. She used to snack on potato chips. We replaced that with half a banana and a few almonds. Within weeks, her blood pressure improved, and she had more energy for playing with her grandkids. But then there's James, 75, from Florida. He was eating 2 bananas every day, thinking he was being healthy. His A1C levels climbed, and he couldn't figure out why. Once we cut back to half a banana paired with protein, his numbers improved dramatically. The lesson? It's not about bananas being good or bad. It's about how, when, and how much you eat them. Buy bananas slightly green and let them ripen slowly. Freeze slices of banana for smoothies. You'll use less, but still enjoy the flavor. Add cinnamon on top. It helps balance blood sugar. If you crave something sweet at night, half a banana with unsweetened yogurt is better than ice cream. And one more thing, don't forget variety. Rotate with berries, apples or pears, fruits with lower sugar but high fiber. So, are bananas a superfood or a sugar trap? The truth is, they're both. Like so many things in health, the difference lies in balance. For seniors, bananas can either be a tool for strength and heart health, or a hidden contributor to sugar crashes and fatigue. The choice is yours, but now you know how to make that choice wisely. Remember, aging is not about restriction. It's about empowerment, about making smart swaps, listening to your body, and living your best years with strength, clarity, and independence. So next time you peel back that yellow skin, ask yourself, am I eating this as fuel, or am I falling into a sugar trap? Thank you for watching. I'm Dr. Morrison. If this video helped you, drop your experience in the comments, share it with a loved one, and don't forget to subscribe. Because together, we're building healthier lives for seniors across the USA.